Hello, St. Andrews, and welcome to this week's edition of Chancel Chat. I'd like to begin by giving you an update on Deacon Joe's recovery and also to report some exciting decisions that our vestry made at their monthly meeting on this past Monday. So first of all, I had a chance to speak with Deacon Joe this week, and he told me that his recovery is moving forward. He has a meeting with his surgeon next week to kind of chart the course for the conclusion of his recovery. And Deacon Joe and I will be having lunch next week to talk about his re-entry here at St. Andrews, probably sometime in mid-July. But Joe wanted me to tell you how much he appreciates your thoughts and prayers, and will appreciate you continuing to pray for his recovery. The vestry met on Monday evening for our monthly meeting. All members of the vestry were present, and we had two members of the parish who are not vestry members as our special guests. And we made several important decisions. I'd like to just outline three of those decisions that I think will affect the life of our parish in a significant way. First of all, we approved two new partnerships. The first one with the Crossroads program, which is a nonprofit organization in our community whose mission is to serve at-risk children and youth in our community. And we agreed to allow Crossroads program to occupy what used to be called the Sexton's Lodge on the property of our cemetery on Pine Street. And they'll be using this space for office space and for meetings and consultations. And we're hopeful that they can begin to occupy the space sometime before the end of this summer. The second new partnership is with the Cathedral of Faith, which is a brand new congregation trying to get established here in Mount Holly. And they will be worshiping every Sunday in our parish hall in the afternoon from 1 until 3:30 or 4 o'clock. And we've established this partnership, and I think it's going to be a wonderful extension of our ministry in this community. And so it's very exciting that these two new partnerships have been organized and approved by our vestry and will move forward. The Cathedral of Faith will probably begin worshiping here the first Sunday after Labor Day. So that was very exciting, those two new partnerships. The second thing that happened was that the vestry unanimously approved the application for ordination of the Reverend Robert Higgs. Now, many of you know Bob Higgs and his wife Kelly and their son Chris have been members here at St. Andrews for several years. Bob is an ordained pastor and elder in the Presbyterian Church, and has sensed a call to pursue ordination in the Episcopal Church. And we're very delighted to support his application. All the materials have been sent in. Bob met with the Parish Discernment Committee here at St. Andrews, and they unanimously endorsed his application. So we're excited and we're prayerful that this will move forward, and Bob will pursue ordination in the Episcopal Church. So that was the second important decision that was made, that his application was unanimously approved. The third important decision that was made on Monday night was to officially launch a fundraising campaign to raise funds to restore our 1928 Steinway piano. Now, this is a magnificent musical instrument that was donated to the church back in the 60s. It's been in our choir room for more than 50 years and been used to accompany choir rehearsal. After Easter, the instrument was taken from the church, and the restoration process is underway as we speak. The instrument is over 90 years old, or almost 90 years old, and it's in need of a total renovation, total rehabilitation, which is not inexpensive. So we have officially launched a fundraising campaign to raise the funds. Soon you'll be hearing a lot more about this, but I just wanted to give you a heads up today. We've established a GoFundMe page, and we'll be sending out the link to that so that you can make a donation. I'm happy to say that I made the very first donation to this very important fundraising project this morning, and I hope many of you will join me in that effort as we try to raise the funds to repair and rehabilitate this magnificent musical instrument, which when it is returned will occupy space in the nave. It will not only enhance our worship here at St. Andrew's, but it will be used for other musical events that the church may sponsor, including Rancocas Valley Singers next year. Their Christmas concert and their spring concert will be held here at St. Andrew's, and that Steinway will be used in both of those concerts. So please, when you hear more about this, and you will be hearing more about this as we move forward, please do your best to give what you can in support of this really important fundraising effort here at St. Andrew's. So looking ahead to this weekend, I will be preaching and presiding at all three of the services, Saturday evening at 5 p.m. and Sunday morning at 8 and 10. And of course, this is Father's Day weekend, so we will be praying especially for the fathers of this parish and of our community as well. Looking ahead to the 4th of July, which is Tuesday, July 4th, we'll be hosting our traditional Independence Day Eucharist at Dobbins Chapel on the grounds of the cemetery on Pine Street. The service will begin at 9 o'clock. It's a wonderful way to begin your Independence Day celebration, and we hope that many of you will come and worship in that beautiful space on Independence Day. And then our 4 Wednesday evenings Bible book study will begin on Wednesday, the 5th of July. These 4 sessions, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the Book of Common Prayer, one of the great treasures that we have as Episcopalians and Anglicans. We'll be meeting in various places in the homes of parishioners. Susan and I will be hosting the first meeting on the 5th of July. We're asking people to come about 6 o'clock. Bring your chicken or hot dogs or hamburgers, whatever you'd like to cook on the grill. We'll have a simple, informal picnic supper followed by our book study, and we'll be finished around 7:30 p.m. So if you haven't already registered for that, please call Chris in the parish office and let her know of your interest. I just want to make one correction to something I said last week in the Chancel Chat, and that is our summer vacation. We are leaving on Friday, August 4th, not Friday, August 5th. And we'll be away for 2 weeks, returning on the 18th. And in my absence, our priest associate, Father Tin, will be covering for me. He'll be available in case of any pastoral emergencies, and he will also preach and preside at all 3 services on the weekend of August 5th and 6th and the weekend of August 12th and 13th. So that's about all I have for today. It feels like summer out there, and we're all looking forward to the summer season. And so until we speak again next week, have a blessed week. Amen.